Hey guys, it's me. I came across this Real Traditional Wives, and I guess some woman that's 24 has content on her marriage, but she's 24 and she has no kids. And I guess she wears the dresses and looks good for her, like very submissive towards the husband, and like talking about this is a traditional, you know, housewife thing. It's a facade. It's not real. It's not real. This woman right here, and she's talking about what a true traditional housewife is, made me fucking cry. Because a lot of people don't understand, even when you are married, what it takes to be there for your family. Not only there for your husband, but also there for your kids. Because I know whenever my son was born, and I didn't know he had autism, but I knew that there was something wrong. When we finally found out how much time I sacrificed just to help my son, to catch it early and to like really study it. And I mean, it made me cry because I know the amount of work that goes into a marriage, you know? I just know, but I really love what she had said. Hold on, let's see. I don't want to. Okay, there it goes.
Security for those years. There's 12 years missing there. And my prospects in the actual W-2 job market look like this: working in an insurance or IT.
See, she is a divorced woman. She is going on stating that, you know, she gave so much time to her husband and her family. You know, she sacrificed those years. You know, it takes a lot of work. But within that year's time of her sacrificing, putting the energy into her family, she wasn't studying like IT. She wasn't ready for the workforce that is moving forward in technology and all of that. This is truth. This is why I work where I work.
Call center, making not enough money to be able to feed my children. What if your husband dies? The other thing that you're not addressing here is the fact that this is what makes it quite tone deaf. Many families right now have to have two-income households. And when you tell them it's better to be a stay-at-home mom and show them all the glamour behind it and how wonderful it can be for your children, your husband, your marriage, you're reminding them they can't afford it. One of the particular things that I take issue with in your content is the way that you tell women what to wear. And you even double down on it and say that your daughter will not be able to wear leggings, and you hope in so many words that your son would want to choose a woman who dresses like a lady. Content like this sets us back about 50 years. There might come a day, Este, if you have children, where you're home with 3 under 3. Little Timmy is sick. The baby's got colic. The toddler finger painted all over the walls. You haven't showered yet. Dinner is burning, so you're considering Domino's. And you're going to look back on these days and these content if you don't hire help. And you are going to shake your head because, my dear, you don't know what you're talking about. And I say this with love.
Yeah,
There
this
will come a day
24-year-old
where
doesn't
he will
have
come
kids.
home from work and the house will not be clean. Dinner will not be homemade, and you will not be wearing that dress. If 2020 showed us anything, it showed us what can happen when an entire family has an illness and what happens to mom. I can tell you I did not rest. All of our children needed to be fed. Dishes needed to be done. My kids needed clean underwear. Messes needed to be fixed. And I can assure you, no matter how glamorous I look on camera, those were some rough days. When I was 6 months pregnant with my first son, I got walking pneumonia. I tried to look nice during that pregnancy, but there was really no way. And my second son, I had hyperemesis gravidarum. I'm not sure if you know what the feeling of being belly out pregnant, hurling over the toilet 4 to 8 times per day would look like, but I'm assuring you it's not going to look like that. The raw and honest experience of motherhood was standing in a shower the night of my C-section, staples in, gauze around me, and all I wanted was a shower. Skin hanging and sagging, my feet so swollen from the spinal that I looked like I had dinosaur feet, while my husband kindly washed my hair for me because it's all that I wanted. When you get older and if you have children, you might start to understand that the most beautiful parts about having a family and motherhood and womanhood in general are the parts, indeed, that are not aesthetically beautiful. That if you build your bond with your spouse based on what you look like and being presentable and what you can give him at all times and the appearance, you're shortchanging yourself. Some of the most beautiful women that I know have been cheated on by their husband that to me look beautiful at all times and put together. So as a woman of experience, I can also tell you as an older woman that the women that I've known in my life that make such a big deal out of having a perfect and beautiful marriage are generally the ones whose marriages are the most messed up. They don't talk about it. It's like they're trying to convince themselves that things are going well when they're not.
That was me. That was me. That's why I look at my Facebook and I'm like, that is an archive of something I don't even recognize that person anymore. She speaks truth. She speaks so much truth.
You base your marriage on how beautiful you look at all times. What about what happens if he doesn't find you beautiful like that anymore and attractive? Because right now, without a backup plan, without a job, completely submitting yourself to this man with no other anything, this advice that you're giving people, you're basically telling them that their ability to eat and take care of their own children will be based on whether he still loves you tomorrow. Good luck.
That's truth. That made me cry. That made me cry. It made me think. That made me think. It just put so much perspective on where I am at this point in my life, and that I am very thankful and very blessed. Like, God is a good God. Like, he watches, he's got my back. He's had my back this whole time. This whole time. And I'll be damned if I'm going to shortchange myself for someone that doesn't know who my worth is. Because I know my worth. So I'm just saying, just love yourself. This picture perfect, whatever it is. I wish it would be picture perfect. I wish it was that way, but it's not. All right, guys, that's it.